What up, y'all? Morning, alien. Excuse me. Whilst I remove my finger from the camera. How you doing? Welcome to Fastest World. Just chilling, having our morning coffee. Here, still kind of early in New England. We had that hour push for forward, spring forward last night. Wasn't prepared for that. Microwave and phone did not match. Was not prepared for that whatsoever. Um, just wanted to touch bases with everybody today. I wanted to check in with everyone. Seem to have ooh some kind of a some kind of a glitch going on with our system here. Kind of interesting. You know, that's why I want to check in with the strength, the structure, the skeleton of my fan base, and usually it's people who check in on the lives and whatnot, and knows more or less what's going on in Fast's life and whatnot. Today's Sunday, chilling, waiting for some waffles. Figured I'd check in live with the folk. Been doing the freestyles, but yo, it's like, mm. So somehow we went from having 1,000 views on a video like within the first 8 hours of its release to, and we were dropping, mind you, 3 to 5 videos a day, so 3 to 5 thousand views at least a day, running throughout the day, and this has been going on for months, last couple months at least, and all of a sudden entering March. I've been looking at my analytics. I've been checking my analytics. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Um, it's like I don't. It's at the point I don't even know if they're trying to do it. And I don't want to put it on anybody. I don't know if my account's being like really looked at, if it's being dissipated. I have no idea, because at points, you know what? At points, there was points where I was actually just thinking about shutting it down and just working on my record. At this point, um, you know, put together my material, work on a very serious record. So all right, so let me get into this live a little bit with some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, because some of the gems I do want to offer. One thing I do love about this culture of hip hop is what I like to think of it as, like a collection of heart, a collection of soul. You know what I mean? No matter how hard we hit these bars and stuff like that, it's like being in a gym. Fast kind of thinks about it. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm in the freestyle, when I'm in the studio, this little studio, I ain't even hit the studio yet. When I'm in my camera in my little section of the room, yo, it's like I go into that mind where I'm bidding. So it's like what you're getting out of Fash is you're getting the kind of prison Fash, yeah, but yo, even in prison, Fash was still that former Marine. So, and a gentleman that sought out a lot of spiritual growth. But also sat on the boss table and was with some bosses, like legends of legends. Like, I respected everybody that sat on that table because everybody held down their blocks and stuff like that. But not only that, is they knew how to look on beyond themselves. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, uh you might hear the term like Bible thumpers, this, that, and the other thing, right? Going to church and whatnot in prison. And, sitting at that table, like I told you, I'd sit at all the whist tables, all the poker tables. It was what it was. We had to be willing to go whenever. We would run books, whatnot. And so it was like this. It was like this. It was like, yo, whenever church came, whenever the church called, yo, and it was time for Fash to go, yo, I just got up, yo, and the homies covered for me. You know what I mean? The homies covered down, and it wasn't even questioned. It wasn't even questioned. And right there showed me like how deep spirituality was. You know what I mean? Between that, yo, I had so many touching moments in prison. It's amazing, man. I remember kneeling one time in front of the chapel, what have you. We're inside the chapel, so we're in front of the altar, the chapel altar. It's actually, I have a hard time calling it a chapel because it was actually the schoolroom, which was actually not even a schoolroom. It was just a couple cells cleared out. So we're in a section of jail, but used as a chapel on our day. You know what I mean? And wherever you are, wherever to gather in His name, however however your selected religion goes, you know what I mean. Fascist believes in unite faith, and I love to feed into everybody's faith. When those church calls were calling, it wasn't just fascists. I am Catholic. I proclaim myself Catholic, Buddhist Catholic. I love Buddhist traditions. I followed a couple of priests who consider themselves Buddhist Catholics, and I love the paradigm of that. You know how it bring together. Um, I explain faith a lot of times, and as unite faith, and as I break down unite faith, I feel I always break down this little metaphor of God being like the destiny of where we're going to, and faith being different vehicles, different modes of transportation to get to the same destination via swim, run, walk, train, boat, plane, like however you like to get there. um and how great is God for doing that? Because we all probably need a different way to get there. Like, so that's what I was about to say, is that's the reason why Fast Joseph G, Joey G, picked up the Catholic tradition, is coming out of the Marine Corps and stuff. The same reason why I picked up the Marine Corps, is like I was an underachiever coming out of high school. I knew I was an underachiever. Fast was kind of so smart that he understood that what he was doing wasn't right. Like, and that he had more in him, and that I also knew that I was lazy. I know that I'm lazy. To this day, I gotta push myself, because I know that there's a lazy being in me. There's a lazy demon in me. If I let it grow, it'll grow. So is excuse me. Um, so like that. I'm so sorry. Like that. Like that. I lost my little short term memory, but it'll come right back to me. You know what I mean? As we're talking about bitterness and stuff like that. But we were past that. Is shoot, it's too bad I can't rewind these things. Well, y'all gotta be in these lives with me. This way I could have somebody to talk to. Somebody could remind what the hell we're talking about. Now is all right. So being in that altar, we'll go back to the altar, is I remember I remember like two or three specific moments where, like, literally I was kneeling in front of that altar, and I felt higher than any drug I've ever been on. And I remember thinking about that because I was sitting there, and the lazy stuff, all right, I do a lot of soul searching and stuff like that. Fashion is always looking to build, always looking to build. Um, 7 years upstate, put me in a constant fight with the DOC. But really, what fascists learned in life is it put me in a fight with myself. Challenges with myself, and this lazy demon that I was just talking about. Is that okay? So in the DOC, I came across this paradigm where I was like, yo, um, I have a family out there that I'm absolutely useless to right now. I'm a failure right now. I used to look in the mirror. Yo, I used to look in the mirror. They talk about looking. I used to look in this little freaking fake ass mirror that they sell you at the canteen. For any of y'all that been upstate, know about that little plastic mirror you can't really see through. Yo, I used to look at that thing and really, like, just yell at myself in a single cell, like a nut job, bro. Fascism. I cooked up. But anyways, I'd sit there, I'd be like, look at you, dumb motherfucker. You dumb Marine, okay, Marine, all right, Marine. And I used to do shit like that, yo. And but it's because it's self explorer, and it's self motivation, and you know um working out. I was talking about just now. I was just talking about one of my brothers that I bidded with. You know what I mean? That sat on that table with me, and working out. I always went for the person that was like, that had to be a little bit stronger than me. That would make me want to reach up. You know what I mean? Um, and that's in everything. So like that. So in the 7 year bid, is I've developed this paradigm where it was me versus the DOC. Fash versus the DOC. Fash was in the back burner. Fash was developed as an early character, as a graffiti artist with one of my homies that just passed this year. But back when we were teens and stuff like that. But yo, is so Joey G was soul searching in here, and it decided like this. I was like, yo, they were talking so much in all these classes, mind, body, soul, and that became the three elements I know to be who I am as a person. Um, Now, so being locked up a year and a half after serving an honorable 4 year stint in the Marine Corps. making sergeant 4 years, some people don't see that in six. Um, is that especially my West, the combat engineer, explosive stuff like that. It was a tight occupation. Not only that is like there's not a lot of budgeting for it. At the end of the day, there wasn't a lot of budgeting, so only so many they promote by budget and stuff like that. So it all depends on how much money's going into the armed forces at that point. But anyhow, so I was just trying to see if somebody checked in. Anyhow, so I came across this thing, Fash versus the Joey G versus the DO3, and Mind, Body, Soul. So I had decided this. I had decided that every single day whilst I was serving those 7 years, and it got cut short with, a little bit of good time and stuff like that, came under 7 years, is that mind, body, soul is that every single day, if I did something for my mind, body, and soul, which that was that workout, what I mean? Every single day, Fash was in the gym. Fash came out weighing a lot, weighing about 30 pounds more than what I am right now. It was just muscle, bro. Um, and you know what I mean. I lost it from not working out. Fash about to hit the push-ups again. But that's what it is. If you use it, you lose it. You don't use it, you lose. Anyway, so um, Fashion ain't playing with the voice right now today, and that's what it is. Fashion's going through a little bit of a somber time right now. That was the word I was looking for in one of my previous videos. Is a somber time. It's a somber time for my family right now because so much emotions and passion has gone on during this little season of the year. Between my dad, my mom, my brother, my family has just gone through a lot, and this is our celebrated time of year. So, when you're celebrating without your people, it becomes kind of a mourning time of year. And we're trying to celebrate it in different ways, so it just becomes more of a somber time of year. So I don't want to be up in here yelling and celebrating and stuff like that when it just ain't that time right now. So that's why I figured I'd come in here on one of these lives, and especially so as they were as they twisting visions, and went from having thousands of views overnight on the things that having like 15, like literally 15 views. Yeah, Ash is getting hundreds of like freaking even 35 likes a video and tell me the 35 people don't come back and watch it. Anyway, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Fash will come out when Fash comes out. I'm not going to rely on any of these platforms to make or break my career. Um, I believe everything's in the strength of the people, bro. Everything's in the strength of the people, and it's going to be the people that check in here. It's the skeleton of our family. It's a positive moment. It's some of the superstars that's checked in. I believe some of them fall back, some of them still check in occasionally, some of them that it is what it is. And I think at the end of the day, it's a test, just like everything else in life. It was a test. um you know that test I was giving myself daily, mind, body, and soul, was that if I didn't do something mind, body, or soul that for myself that day, I gave that day to the DOC. That was me giving up one day of my life to the DOC. Here you go. Fash is absolutely fucking useless. You could have that. So that day like almost didn't exist. And this is very, very important, and for people that got people's in prison and locked up and stuff like that, Fash took a family and stuff like that, is I had a chaplain. I was blessed with a chaplain throughout this little stint in the DOC. I was blessed with this chaplain, Miss Peg Newman, and she taught me this paradigm as well. And this is important, maybe to pass on to our peoples, our family, is that every day of your life is a day of your life, no matter where it is. You know what I mean? And that's why it was so important. So it was so important for me to win. That's where it became a win-loss factor. That's where the test became daily, mind, body, and soul, building myself. um so you know what I mean. It was the gym every time it was open. It was push-ups during the freaking back in the day buffet lunchtime, bro. It was freaking eating extra protein and all that stuff, the oatmeals, and it was going to church every time it was open. And as far as schooling, I was sponsored by the Catholic Church, and they helped me start my community college. I started Bunker Hill Community College, got my first couple A's while I was locked up. So I was blessed enough to have like the time to just be in the cell. Like literally, I'd be I got some of my homies that I keep in touch with still today, and they talk about it. Like literally, like all lights would be off. It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's sleeping. I imagine this. Everybody's sleeping. It's so hard to even imagine describe being in a cell. Like, see this little section right here. That's about it. And, put a little bed right here, a little freaking a little desk, little table, a little stainless steel shitter with the sink on top, and your little that little fancy mirror I was just talking about, and boom, that's about it. 6 by 9. I might have the measurements off. Like, listen, it's been a long time, and I try to keep it that way. Is so, anyways, is back to why were we giving out dimensions of a cell here? So we were describing what we're seeing, what we're sitting. So, um, mind, body, soul. So every time church was there, oh, so late night, late night. So here we are, late night, sitting in the cell, and mind you, again, like I just said, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning or so, and our lights are off, and the CO would come around, and I would ask the CO to turn my lights on bright. Um, and they already knew what I was doing. They knew I was doing a college course as I was in there, so they were kind of cooperative with that. So most of them. So you know what I mean. And that's why I say, yo, nothing. You can't prejudge nothing. Nothing. You can't prejudge nothing on their occupation, on their color, on their gender, on nothing, nothing, nothing. It's good and bad everywhere, bro. And that's what it is. You gotta search. You gotta see the world like God sees, bro. And that's what I believe. Like I believe God don't see nothing but like an energy. And I don't know. You could describe it any way you want. You could describe it as light. You could describe it as electricity. You could describe it as a vibration, whatever it is, whatever your heart's pounding out in love. I believe that's how God recognizes it. That's just my personal belief. Fashion is crazy, fashion is nuts, fashion has been like this since day one. So, anyways, here we go. um like I got so much like I want to share with the world and whatnot like that, and even get some feedback on some of this stuff. That's cooked up individual. I like being a cooked up individual. Yo, most of the legends are cooked up in I'm just saying they all cooked up individual. Fast be following like yo such see, and this is the thing, yo. I feel like it's so hard because I see these people that do reactions and stuff like that. Fashion ain't trying to be reactor, Fashion does reactions, but the way I react in art, bro. I offer art back, you know what I mean? And so do these people that do reactions. I don't want to take away from that either, you know what I mean? I've seen some people do some reactions. You know what I mean? I keep all my opinions aside. Y'all go watch your own stuff. There's a couple of shows I really do follow, and you'll hear me even talk about those shows. And that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about right there. Is just like that. There's music that's influenced fast. There's things that go on throughout my day. Like these legends are active today, and even today they touch Fash's soul. And like that, Fash being an artist, I'm coming out, yo. It's like, mm, fascist won't. Fascist didn't want to start this sentence off cap, and perhaps what different it is happening. And I'm relaxing because I'm just yo into it, gentlemen, ladies, the prescriptions and the redolence, been by those 1% and then, but anyways, it's all the industrial waste and the lesbian. Yeah, a little freestyle. Challenge myself on a freestyle because ain't nobody here. So yeah, so it's that, it's the importance of growth as it relates to building a fan base and rap, and the direction of Fash Fam, Dark Light, and stuff like that. I can't speak for all of Dark Light. Fash is just like one member of Dark Light. I don't know if people realize that, because they're still looking me up as Light, Lyte, and I try to correct that at freestyle. So maybe this is the best time to correct that. Is I know Fasha is only showing so much of his face. I apologize for that. That is because I'm having my morning cup of coffee. Doing so creates yellow teeth. Not so attractive for these podcasts, but so that's why Fasha's keeping it on the glass. We stay here. Keep it up here. Yo, keep it right here. Keep it on my crooked eye. Yo, don't. Anyways, all right. So here we go. All right, so going into this, as it relates to fan base and stuff like that, I found the most, and so checking in, listening to the goats today. I listened to the goat today. I listened to the goat today. I listened to the goat today. Do you know which goat I'm talking about, Coach? You don't know because there's so many goats, and they are though. Greatest of all time in rhyme, though. I mean, you can't put them in space of time, though. It's so tricky. Oh, easy, baby. Ha! Listen, Um, and new edition depends on what ever you listen. Every little step, you. Okay, so yo, there's a goat of every era, every genre, every listen. There's a greatest of all time and everything. The original fashion. Actually, I had to look this up. Just like a good millennium. Fashion's encyclopedia, so pre Google. But anyways, um, is the original goat was blessed Sir Muhammad Ali. Um, who coined the phrase, but yo, for real, the greatest of all time, like there is that in everything, yo, and I describe that in music, and so that's the thing, I don't want to be that name dropper, but at the same time, Fash is that reference man. I hear some of these legends speak, and the ones that really capture Fash's like attention, for instance, the goat today, Wheezy, um, the way he speaks. And Fash ain't that comfortable in the game yet. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't be comfortable. That's another little gem I picked up on it, and that's true because I learned that in prison though already. It's bananas, bro. It's just reminding me of stuff, and that's wicked. I love it. But is the captivation piece is that if I feel, I'm not the gentleman, and this is what say it's exactly it's like that, is I feel the gentleman watches his wording when he speaks. Fast shocks too quickly sometimes. Sometimes that could be a crash, something like that. Could be, but it's something I'm working on. So there's room for growth and everything, right, yo? And actually, I have I've done like a year right now. All right, building fan base, do something different. I've done a year right now, year and a half of 1 minute freestyles, 3 to 5 a day, seven sometimes 10 a day, depending on what was going on in the days and stuff like that. Obviously more during the quarantine and whatnot, more when I was doing this battle rap app and I was battling people during the day on this phone. Um, is so Sorry, I just got lost in that battle rap app for a second because I think it was really consuming. It was really consuming. Battle rap is a different kind of it's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's wicked addictive. It's so addictive. Everybody loves bending and twisting the word. So if you're a wordsmith, wicked addictive. I love it to death. Uh, and we were getting in there on a positive tip, like I said. So you know what I mean. And it is. It's all good spirit. And if you're going in there with good spirit, you catch beef with somebody. So let's squab it out in some wordplay. You know what I mean. Better that, and then what knuckles. Better that, than you know what I mean. Like yo, it is what it is. Learn better ways to solve things. I wish these wars would be solved over chess matches. Yo, freaking loser of the country. Yo, I guess you ain't that smart. Fucking hand over the king. Anyways, let's go. All right. So days in prison, you know what I mean? It was important for Fast to grow. So just like that, applicable how it applies to building a platform and a base for yourself is be yourself. Absolutely, do something original. Be yourself. You're gonna hear the same, advice from people, but check in with Fast on the daily. No kidding. Networking is wicked important. Fast is at this weird stage where I'm catching vibes, bro. I'm catching vibes, bro. Anyways, nah, you know what I mean? I'm digging it. I feel like maybe I'm perhaps just getting my feet wet. It was nothing I would have ever envisioned possibly doing, to be honest with you. Not that I wouldn't have loved it. It's out of that confidence alone. You know what I mean? That confidence alone. That's another thing. Don't let nobody shake your confidence in this. Um, Confidence is a big factor. Even going through that battle rap for a couple of years, and hearing all my faults being thrown in my face, hearing my teeth being crooked, hearing this, hearing that. I mean, I know what it was, man. Um, Fash had thick skin from being upstate, so I already done laughed all that shit off, bro. That ain't nothing, yo. Fash went to school, the school of fucking your mama jokes, bro. It ain't nothing, bro. Yo, I wore pork kicks until I was old enough to afford good ones, you know what I mean? I moved to my mom's house at 13, you know what I mean? And even then she was buying for 10 kids come school time. So we all got a couple whatchamacallit, I don't want to say uniforms, but you know what I mean? Shirts. We got a week's worth of supplies, some kicks, and you know what I mean? I expressed earlier in one of these videos how dad collected the shoes when we went camping, said he toughen our feet up and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I think it was just saving the kicks. And worried to death. I don't blame him. So yo, is be yourself, and that's where I'm at right now. And I'm reaching here I'm reaching here. I'm reaching out to y'all right now, truly too. Please share, like, subscribe. Even if you don't feel this is my best video, go ahead and share what you think my best video is. Get Fash out there to people. Please, please. So the networking piece, people, young MCs, listen, out of that battle rap app, there was about 150 plus rappers I probably was messing with throughout the country, throughout the nation. I had homies up in Alaska and whatnot. I believe there's homies on there in Canada. I don't know if it was international a lot. I had a lot of not a lot of people from the US that I was messing with. And they had their little cliques and stuff like that. So there'd be 25 people in a clique. You catch beef with a clique. We had beef with a couple of cliques. That's how Darklight was formed. Darklight was formed out of some people trying to do some positive stuff. We were going on there literally and just ciphering with each other. And that was some of the more positive posts you've seen from, anything that says battle rap app, right? Let me see where I can put my finger. Whenever it says battle rap app right here, that's Fash going at some character that was on this battle rap app, somebody who downloaded this app to their phone and was rapping. And, that's where Fash started just finding out he had a little niche for it. Absolutely battle rap fan, to death, just like I'm a hip hop fan to death. I'm a rap fan for that. It's a piece of hip hop. And Fash has his favorites. You know what I mean? And they range also. They range just like the artists of rap. You know what I mean? Hip hop. You know what I mean? From listen, I can't name enough names like that touched my life in rap. From Snoop Dogg, from the Fugees, Outkast, Wu Tang, M, Weezy, The Aftermath, Dog Pound. I can't name enough. Mobb Deep. I can't rock him. I can't name enough names. Easy as Sugar Hill Baby. I can't name enough that's touched my freaking mouth off. Oh, but no, what is there a line there or something? Yo, that guy's gonna be a genius. Oh my god. He's gonna be a genius. Math. Ha ha. Just know the kid's pulling for you. Kid prays for you every day. Um, Word up. Your show, and the crew involved. I love your crew involved. It seems like you got some good-hearted spiritual people, and so that's where the networking piece comes in. You know what I mean? So Fash had about 150 people throughout there. They tore down they took down the app. Fash believes it was because the gentleman that owned the app started a crew, was one of the more popular crews, obviously recruited everybody. So we were murdering them. They were the 420. They were the 420. These were all the freaking damn fake names they were using that Fash wasn't hip to a couple of them, and I'm very upset now because, and again, I didn't think I was going to come this far in the career. I didn't know if it was going to become a career. I still don't know if it's going to become a career. Right now, I'm just a poet out here. You know what I mean? I'm a lost poet. That's all I am. Joey Joe, the lost poet. So let's go. I know what my soul's worth, though. It's priceless. Um, all right, so let's go. It's just who's gonna get it, and that's the thing. Yo, coming into this rap game, it's not capping at all. Yo, it's not cap. I'm not entering the sentence capping. Different is this. Is for instance is I want to come in showing love. Yo, this is what helped me through. This is a good energy, a good vibe that helped me through a lot of my life. I do not want it. So, like I said, there was all right. So let's get back to the battle rap. So battle rap. Some of my favorites in battle rap, in no particular order, just like M Weezy, Tupac, Biggie, and all them. That's no particular order. Would be like Math Hoff. I have to say him first, and go watch My Expert Opinion. It's an awesome show. It's an awesome show. It's beyond. If you're a hip hop head, you have to watch My Expert Opinion. You have to. It's got like all. It's got everybody. It's got everybody. Got everybody. And when they don't have everybody, they'll have everybody. Yo, they have gems and jewelry. They got everything. Yo, they got. I'm gonna be starting to sponsor your little beard thing. If I gotta grow this out a little bit, maybe I can start sponsoring. Yo, send me some of that beard stuff, man. Yo, word. Yo, no, I love them to death because they represent what fashion interprets the heart of hip hop. When I talk about hearts of things, man, I'm talking about the purity of things. I'm talking about the culture. I'm talking about the heart, the beat, the and my expert opinion definitely got that because they represent a good collection of ladies and gentlemen from Brooklyn and also it would you know what I mean, which is a huge piece of our culture, just like Motown, just like LA, just like listen. All right, so and they always have all right, so they always have special guests, and their special guests are phenomenal, and they're gonna bring you like pieces of hip hop that I don't know if you've ever heard before, but Fashion's never heard before, so that's why I check in all the time, and I believe like it's so entertaining. Literally, the mixed personalities in there. Shout out to Misfit, the Bless, Sir Sean Big, so Prophet Mecca, and of course Math Office. Anyways, go check out that show, yo. It's a great show. I believe they represent a good melting pot, a good mixed paradigm show, and I love it. A good, well balanced show. Salute to you, Sir Math Office, and that expresses because they say people have a hard transition from battle rap to rap to becoming a regular musician, and I see this guy breaking lines like there ain't no lines, breaking what I believe maybe Sir Weezy would believe to be sailing. It's like there ain't none, like going through platinums. Like he said today, I heard him saying, I'm quoting. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be quoting. Is I heard Sir say, I am a rapper because he's like, you're not a rapper because he's like, you're beyond rapper. You're beyond rapper. So he goes, no, 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 I am a rapper. Slash, 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 and that's slash skateboarder, slash poet, slash dope, slash, you know. Um, Fash is a huge Wheezy fan, if you couldn't tell. Wheezy and M had a huge impact on the most recent part of Fash's hip hop tour. Soul, Fash's hip hop soul. Um, all right, because there was a time where Aftermath took over, Chronic took over, needed Outcast. Bro, like listen, the list goes and goes. Um, Sir Weezy reminds me a lot of Bidden, and Bidden's something I can't forget in my life because it was a piece of my life. Just like I was just telling y'all a little while ago, because you think it can't happen to you, it could happen to you. I swear, Fascist had a false arrest 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago now, whatever it was. It was within this last year. Just walking home, it's a state of confusion. Fascist half blind, turned into the wrong cop, put me in cuffs for an A and B, bro. Had to fight it out in court. Um, it hasn't been taken to court further than that, so I don't know what I can speak and can't speak on it. I believe the gentleman purged himself on stand, as he referred to a body cam that was on, but he didn't have present with him at court, which was weird. And he told us different stories, anyways, when he was present at the scene. There was witnesses, and so my case was found not guilty, and yeah, so that's as far as I'm going to speak on that. Fashion don't like to press many lawsuits. I don't like to be in courtrooms. I have to be reminded that I'm in a freaking struggle right now with a 1%, a bank that absolutely threw my life away. Everything that I've gathered, anything that I had left over pre-bid before those 7 years, anything that I had left over from the family that I was no longer attached to anything that I collected 5 years past. Fashion bought a house like 2, 3 years after I got out of the pen. Um, and so that whole thing was cleared out, and personal items that are priceless that you can't even replace. Family members' ashes. What up, family? Yeah, I hear you. What up, 9/11? Speaking of my battle rap family, here come one of them right now. Y'all go check out Mike Wavy TV. It's trash, but you can check it out. Nah, that's my for real. Like, all right, so we'll go there. You better not start talking mad smack though. Oh, what up? What up, family? How you doing? Um, this gentleman right here, he's a good soul. I really dig his soul. He got a spot on this called Mike Wavy TV, I believe. Post it up, Mike. Post it up if it wouldn't when you get a chance, like Nina. Is this is so this gentleman was on that battle rap app that I was just speaking on. So it's good. Like Fash has good paperwork and testimony and everything he does. Um, I try to speak in facts and moving on. And that's all we have in this world is our word. You know what I mean? Um, so this gentleman here, for example, we're on this battle rap app, and it's probably got 1,000. He knows a lot more about it than I do, to be honest with you. He was on it often, and he was on it long before I got on it. I only got on it probably about the last year or so before I closed down. And like I said, that was some of the videos that I was posting. Um, so anything that said little battle rap app down there was associated to this battle rap app arena, this virtual arena that didn't actually exist in real life, and some of these characters were naming themselves after the real life characters that Fash was unaware of during his pen time, not paying attention that. I had went back, I did some correction videos. I hope the blessed members caught those, and I hope they catch the flowers and love that I give them today. Because just like that show, just like Math Hoffa blew through those ceilings, just like Weezy blows through ceilings, Fash is gonna blow through ceilings, bro. And you know, there is no destiny, there is no goal. I love that I got this from Sir today. Is they're asking him about goals and stuff like that. He's like, nah. He's like, that's put a finish line on something like that. He's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, word, just like that, yo. So just like that. So Fashion Never Expect everything that's developing and unfolding has all started from picking up a camera. So that's one of the most important pieces right there is having the courage to pick up the camera, pick it up often. Don't be scared to put yourself out there. That's a confidence piece. Um. Have something interesting, different to talk about. Sit down and write something if you have to. Don't feel like you have to be the freestyle artist. Don't feel yo. So that was a thing. There was a time where Fash refused to pick up a pen. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna do this all freestyle. I got this. I got this. I got this. And yo, not for nothing. Everybody was like, yo, try picking up a pen. Try picking up a pen. I'm like, I ain't got time. I got so many different thoughts that go through my head every day. Da, 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 da. Yo, I heard Sir talk about this is actually like the energy that started his mixtape era. Like, like he couldn't stop thinking, so he just started taping. And that's exactly how I felt, bro. So just started taping. um so but at the same time wanting it to sound decent so that some people would listen to it, have some kind of harmony tone to it, because some of my homies was hitting me up like yo, that shit sound all right, like that shit, it's like that second tape type music, and I'm just getting started, so I'm all right with criticism. um my homies know that I'm a humble cat. So he's like, so some of my homies be like, "Yo, that sound like like some of them lyrics make you think and stuff like that." But you got to go back and hear them. Your time is a little off. Your delivery's off. I'm like, word. I'm working on. So that's why Faster just keep doing it. And the reason why I was printing them, trying to give other people motivation to be like, "Yo, don't be scared to do this," because Fast ain't scared to do nothing. Fast is a Marine, Fast bending fucking places he ain't proud of. Fash has been in situations that I ain't got to prove myself as a man. I don't feel Fash got to prove himself as a man no more. I know I'm a man. I'm confident in my manhood. Yo, it's like that. So it's like that to be. Fash was that gentleman out in his 30s playing Pokemon with his kids. Why? To show that it was cool for other people to do it. So that if anybody come picking on them little kids, yo, you had to come pick on me too. Yes, I'm that little nerd too. Yes, you gotta come pick on me too, bro. So you want to come pick on this Marine? Come pick on this Marine. Yo, surprises coming. Small packages, yeah. Yo, fashion smart surprise people. Yo, that's funny. Anyways, yo, is this? And I'm not trying to brag on that neither, because that should be last resort kind of stuff. Anyways, you beat them up here first. You always beat them up here first. And so back to that battle rap app and the networking and stuff like that. So networking being a piece of building your fan base, just like this gentleman that just checked in here. Go check out that Mike Wavy TV. Again, Mike, go ahead and post your stuff up here if you want to. Post a link if you want to come back later and leave it in the comment section. Post the link to your work. Um, is, yo, I met some good homies. I met some really good homies, you know, no matter what their character is. I'm so glad Nina checked in. This gentleman went by the I hope you don't mind me putting this stuff out there, but whatever. He's in some of my battles. Anyways, he's my best friend of me. Mad love for 9/11 is that because yo, at the end of the day, he was that cat that reminded me that I had thick skin. It was like no matter what, yo, fascist trash on fucking everything, and he's absolutely right, yo. And I was, hey, yo, it was at that. I'm like, yo, you're absolutely right, because I was just building motivation. I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right, kid. Just and it's still like that because it's still building motivation, still working on my time, and still stacking bars, and yo, and it's because of beautiful souls like that gentleman right there. You know what I mean? And that's why, yo, I said it in the beginning of this video, and you know, it's so important. It is so important. The biggest, if I could touch the world and push any message, you know, Fash pushes equality so much, but it's because of this. It's off of this one thing alone. It's don't judge a book off its cover. Get prejudice, get that energy, check that energy anytime it comes out in you. Any way it comes, if you think you're judging something a bit too soon, take a second to think and look about it, absorb some stuff. Fash put out 3,000 freestyles, yo, and people will really come and hit me today. Like that was the first video I put out. Like I need to hear something. And I don't knock this. Somebody put out a good criticism the other day. They're asking me if I had a speech impediment. I said, no, I absolutely don't. No, well, I kind of do and I kind of don't. But nothing diagnosed because I have family members and stuff like that who do have speech impediments. I would never insult them like that. Some of the stutter and some of the da is because Fash don't use auto tune, so it's pulling my syllables back on the beat. Um, so or perhaps it's thinking in the next bar sometimes. You know, I ain't gonna lie, Fash does a lot of freestyling. Um, but so when it came down to the writing piece, you know, it came to a part where, you know, Fash will write down maybe I come across an idea. That's what it is. I come across 3, 4 ideas during the day and you know, have like really strong, I feel really strong about 3 or 4 bars I don't want to get out. So I'll jot those down before I forget them because Fast has short-term memory too. That's the other thing. I'll either, yo, get your, if you're like fashion, you get a bad memory, get yourself a pen and a paper or freaking be very friendly with your freaking text, the freaking talk to text, however. Fash be talking to text and some stuff through the bars and stuff, go back and read them, like, make no sense. That text to speech sucks. But anyways, yo, actually, I tell him wicked. All right, so this story, don't be the rapper that does this, yo. If a goat reaches out to you, do not text a speech. Use your freaking fingers, double check it, act like it's an application, and do the right thing, bro. Double check, triple check your act like it's an application because it might be. It might absolutely be. Fash says that because he might have had a text error with the word sir and Sarah. Now, imagine being a possible superstar and the beautiful Jenya of hip hop that we love, hitting up some no name nobody on the strength of, hey, this cat's cool. Let me check him out. Let me give some love. Let me give some love back to where I came from. And this little motherfucker's gonna call me Sarah. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine the energy on the other side of it. I'm so sorry. Yo, that's what it is. You come back with the apologies. It's like, yo, it might have been game over already. Who knows? But yo, fashion never stop. Fashion never quit. That's why it can never be game over. No ceilings. Yo, word up. Love Weezy F baby. All his paradigms. Yo, so much juice today. He just did our, yo, I don't know how you put this in your search engine somehow. Put in Weezy, put in Little Wayne interview. It was an hour long. He did an interview. I wish I could remember the podcast better, so I shouldn't be speaking on it too much. But what a beautiful podcast, man. It made me laugh. I was watching that for an hour this morning, dying at 4 or 5 o'clock. So anyways, all right. So we'll get back to the fan base. So you keep it real, you keep it original, you keep it to yourself, and you keep it out there. Keep it to yourself, meaning keep it to things you could talk about, things you could relate to. This way, you know, Fash's words sometimes really don't stop rhyming. Once these ideas go down, you know, I was just talking about all right, so jotting down those couple bars, and then you know I'll freestyle the rest of it around it. But getting those bars down is so important because like for fascia lose them just like that thought a couple minutes ago. I just had did a loop. But anyways, it's just like that. Um so the importance of it getting it down, the importance of commitment, you know what I mean? And that's where fascia's at right now. That's why I'm going in on this live is because, my views hit a slump this week. And I don't know if it's because YouTube's going through it. I don't know if it's because fascia's entering a new peak. You know what I mean? I have plateaued out at, this 3 to 5,000 on a video. We've been running strong as a family. We really haven't had much appreciation, nothing but appreciation for y'all at the structure of this movement, yo. Um, and that's why I skip all around. I say I hope people following me, and my lives might be a bit confusing. That's why maybe why I stick to the music. But anyways, let's get into this, shall we? Let's do it. All right. So, don't abuse it, use it or lose it. It's non-nuisance truant. All right, voodoo. Not voodoo. I, Book of Rhymes, my. All right, these goats. Yo, these goats are amazing. They're putting out stuff in the presence. So that's where I was at with the name dropping and stuff like that. So Fash is entering this new plateau. I've been reached out to by a couple people. I ain't gonna put no names out there, and it's not even that. We're in 150 countries. We're a huge family, and we're growing. And the positive message is equality. Right now we're pushing it strong through an acronym, ALIEN. All life is equal now, and it's strong. I was just telling us this. I was explaining the paradigm to somebody yesterday, and it's the fact that we are all strange to something. We are all strange to something, which makes us all alien to something. And on the strength of that, listen, in the foxhole, people get tight quick. And that's to me, that's what this hip hop community always been about is equality. You know what I mean? And back in the '80s when fashion had to make a choice between rock and roll or rap, thank God we ain't gotta do that no more. I love, you know what I mean? Unite everything. That's why walls are so crazy, mostly put up by people who want to control us and stuff like that. But so the energy of dark light being equality, the acronym being all life is equal now, and it's on the strength of Fash grew up in a melting pot, and you can't judge a book by its cover. I absolutely dislike the energy of prejudice, of bias, of um. There's so many chapters. There's so many chapter stories to be told. Um, Good God, I'm waiting for an engineer. I need an engineer stat. Yo, 9/11, call King James, need an engineer stat. You heard? Jersey Connect. Yo, it is so all these 3,000 videos, you know what I mean? Still catching criticism. And so I put that one out there. I could take criticism and stuff like that. We were talking about that a second ago. Is so don't be afraid to put yourself out there. So we're 3,000 videos into this, and starting to catch a little buzz. All these videos, and this is something I wanted to talk about in this live because this is the structure of, I believe, the structure of Fash Family usually checks into these lives. Is please go back and check out this last week's worth of work. Like 3 videos a day at least times 5 is 15 to 7 days a week. Yo, we do it. Is Listen, 3 times 7, 21 videos out there that people ain't even seen, bro. We get 1,000 views overnight on a video, and we ain't got 1,000 views yet this last week. It's so bananas. So I don't know like what's being going on, held up with our algorithm or whatever. But the structure of Fast Family usually checks in on this, yo. So like I said, it ain't gonna be this one. Yo, go find a video you like this week or something, please. Share that video, tell a friend to tell a friend, please share the video. Not for real. Yo, I do this for people. I do this for goats. It don't even matter. I do this for anybody. Yo, I do this for Mike put up something dope. I put this Mike Wavy TV, I put something dope up for him. Is I share, bro. So I'm that type of dude. I see something dope, I'm gonna share it up on my Instagram, go down my list and share it to everybody, yo. And this goes from like quotes from like Mike Tyson, what a beautiful soul I found to be my belief in Sir Mike Tyson. Some of the beautiful energy he puts out there, the rest of it goes Weezy M, Oh my God, so many gems out there. Math, Daylight is. Oh, I was talking about my damn freaking battle rap list, and it goes like this: and like Daylight, Hoffa, stay and switch. We need that Arsenal. Ain't no one a bitch. They ain't nothing but straight kings in this. It'd be a disaster if I mention them. The hollow tips done ended the sentence and predicate and period, yo. Punctuation be imperative, narratives bent around algorithms, sentences be bit with. Oh my God, the kids' engines revving again. Did two 20-minute freestyles, and probably about 100 people seen those. Other people put out 20-minute freestyles, and billions of people see them. Banana fish. Welcome, Bananaville. Population, Joey G. Hey, yo, this number 81, just for further inference for any goats that might know or not know. If you know, you know. It's Moss, bro. Moss is tops. Just so everybody know, Randy Moss is my favorite receiver. Let's talk sports. Eric, been in with the kid again. So that's what we do. We talk sports. For sure. Well, no, yo, so I've been getting drift of the stuff here and there, and I do my little reactions to what I react to, that's what I was talking about these other gentlemen, and that's why I feel like everybody has a piece to offer in this land of hip hop, and we absolutely do have to offer it. Together we shine. Together we shine. You know what I mean? If Ash is gonna keep continuing to do his pieces, I want to get out here today, touch base with some of y'all, and make sure we push this forward. And go ahead and do me a favor to go out there and like. Don't be afraid to like. Yo, some of these people are so scared to like. I have 1,000, same 1,000 people come watch my video, watch the next video, watch the next video. The kids putting out free work. Just hit the like button. That's all you gotta do. Tap the little like button. Boop. Yeah, word up. It does wonders. Um, yo, I love y'all. Nina, thank you for checking in, bro, man. I love you. Peace and blessings to you. Word up, past all the cartoon stuff. I absolutely love you as a brother in hip hop. Same to all the legends. I don't know if they know how to take stuff like that. Fashion is a different kind of people that I ain't afraid to love, yo. Um, One of the most powerful songs Fash likes to listen to really check himself is "How to Love" by Sarah Little Wayne, and Weezy F Baby is because it's like that, bro. I believe you have to reach into the deepest inner parts of yourself and challenge yourself to know what love is. And I'm not omni, so I don't know what the completeness of love is, but I do know this. I do know when you love something at 100%, you give it 100%. You love the next thing at 100%, you give it 100%. I would throw my body on a hand grenade for both those people. I can't tell you I love one more than the other. Therefore, there wouldn't be a list for me. I have two seeds. Same. Um, so all the greats in the game that touched me, absolutely thank you. I appreciate you. Really do this in good intention. So I hope all the flowers are sent well. I was gonna do a freestyle today talking about killing my virtual tour, my virtual florist, bro. About to knock my virtual florist, bro. he's about done, bro. Yo, because I think my flowers ain't getting sent right, or maybe my virtual florist, yo. Anyways, yo, I love y'all to death. I'm about to go get these waffles in me. On this blessed Sunday, yo, y'all stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. Y'all keep your families blessed, stay blessed, keep your blocks blessed, yo. Well, look out for yourself. It all starts with us first. And all this that I talk about, fan base, me, you, universe, God, the only factor in this Fash can control is Fash. Joey G could only control Joey G. And at the end of the day, that's all we could control. So let's work on us first, and then let's get it. Love y'all. Peace to death. Word. Oh, that's all right. We'll get back in it. Hey, yo, word up, Mike. before I enter out. Yo, and for anybody else that want to hit me up on some serious stuff, you obviously made it to the end of the video. Is hit me up on Joey Gallant, yeah, okay. Here we go. JoeyGallant .gmail.com, and just make sure you put something in the subject matter 9/11 Nina. Just put Nina 9/11, whatever. I know what you. But anybody that wants to touch in on some serious stuff, I am definitely looking for an engineer. I have 3 or 4 albums already right now. I had to get notebooks, crates for days. Right now I'm putting it out on these beats, you know what I mean? But I've saved so much, so that's all I'm offering right now is stuff from my personal experience, stuff that can't be stolen. Unless you're a Marine that has been to jail and has did A, B, and C, you probably won't be able to use my work. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to offer right now. Here on YouTube, and it's working well. Again, I believe we'll get our views up. I don't know what the breaks are right now. Hopefully we'll figure that out. But for anybody that wants to hit me up, go ahead and hit me up at joeygallant@gmail.com. Make sure you subject matter it something so that I know it's not spam. Because I get so many spams, so many people saying that A&Rs and this, that, and the other thing, wanting to promote me and sign me and da 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 da. If anybody knows anything about indie records, also please get at me. Because they have been trying to push a couple contracts my way, and I just want to make sure they're affiliated. That's the piece of this hip hop that I'm trying to bring back, that Fash is trying to bring back, is that we can't forget that this is rhythmatic aptical practice is what I like to call it. But no, this hip hop has always been a rhythmatic, a undercover way of saying talking sports, bro. It's always been a way to talk sports around 12, bro. Always, you heard. And Fash lived 7 years like that, bro. Hip hop is needed, but it's also needed because this is the way we spread information. So as we're out there, delivering these clever bars and everything like that, make sure we spread some love and make sure we get out some of this information that we're supposed to be getting out. Biggie left us with the 10 crack commandments. I tell you what, listen to that song again and apply it to any kind of business outside of drug dealing, and I bet you it still fits. Yo, I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one, yo. I don't know if I'm gonna be going on the freestyles today. Like I said, if you please catch up on these week's videos. If you ain't seen them, please go see them. Share the 1 or 2 that you like, and I love y'all to death. Nah, I don't love y'all to death. That's a ceiling, never that. I love y'all past the grave. Word. Peace. I'll see you on the next one.